Hey everybody, Dusty here and welcome back to another episode on the PitForge SMP server. Now today we are, as promised, going to be going on a little adventure to fly around the end cities to get ourselves loads of iron, diamonds, gold, and of course all of the enchanted tools and armor that comes with it. And another important thing that we want to get is some shulker shells, because if we're going over there, then we might as well make that a priority also. So today, before we go off on our adventure, we are going to be going to get a looting sword. So at the moment, we don't have one. We've been using Kaizen's, but I did give that back. I've owed him that for a long time. We definitely got our use out of that, but we're going to have to get our own. Now, hopefully that won't be too much of a problem, because we've got our new XP farm, and we can just get ourselves loads of levels, keep enchanting swords until we get ourselves a looting 3. And we did also enchant a load of books in the previous episodes, so I'll go and check those as well to see if they can help us out. So, I'm going to spend a little bit of time here first, get ourselves that looting sword, and then we can head off. Well, that didn't really take long at all. We've been here for about 5 minutes now, and we managed to get ourselves, where did it go? A looting 3, sharpness 4, knockback 2, fire aspect 2 sword. So, not ideal in terms of enchantments, but if we're just using this to kill shulkers, then that's going to do just fine. We also got ourselves a looting 2 book, so we can use that one in the future too. So now I need to sort out my inventory. It's a little bit of a mess. I'm going to get everything together that we're going to need for that exploration, and then we can head off. So what I've done is I've got everything that we need in our end chest and our inventory. So some stuff we're not going to be able to get until we actually find ourselves an end city and drop down into those loot rooms that do have the end chests in them. And I want to try and get as many of those as we can as well, because they're great to get, and I mean, we might as well take them while we're there, right? So plan is to find one loot room to start with so that we've got ourselves that end chest, and then we can go from there. I am a little bit concerned about the number of rockets we've got. So we've got 55. I probably should have brought more. It was a little bit poorly planned maybe. However, I think that these do last longer than you expect them to, so we should be okay. And I almost missed this one because I flew under it, but we have found an end city and we have got a ship with it, so we're going to use a couple rockets here maybe. Yep, one more. Let's just get up nice and high, get above this and see where we need to land. So that tells me that this is a loot room here, so let's land in nice and gently, not looking at any endermen. Excellent. Okay, so let's pop down and, oh, I got him mad. I got him mad. I got him mad. That was super scary, guys. I genuinely thought I was going to die there. Oh my days. My heart stopped. Okay, well let's get that in our hand and let's see what loot we got. Mending, unbreaking 3 boots. Nice. Not going to get the saddle. We've got plenty of those already. Blast protection 3. Okay, we'll take that. That's very good, but we're not going to worry about that one for now. And do we have boots at the moment? Yeah, those are probably a bit better, but we can now put mending on them, which is going to be nice. Okay, I'm also going to want to keep going around this end city and seeing if we can get one of those ender chest rooms. But there's an enderman around here that is mad at me, so we're going to have to be very careful. Well, I hit him once, and he teleported away. But I don't know where he's gone. I can't hear the sounds of him being angry at me, which I just turned on, by the way. You might have noticed those were off. He could pop out at any second. It's a bit scary. I mean, I kind of forgot how chaotic these places can be. As you can hear, I mean, look at this room. And my shield's gone. Where did that go? This is mental. Actually, I kind of don't really want to block the shots. I kind of want them to just keep giving me that levitation. I'll just fly up, I guess. Seeing as I fell all the way down, I'm going to need to get back up, aren't I? I'm not taking any damage, which is good. I've got some good armor on. I did take my elytra off and I put on the chest plate. Figured that was a good move. And let's just end the pelt into there. Oh man, that was quick. Now, I'm not sure what's going on over there. Look at that. That must be a bug, right? That is an insane amount of projectiles getting thrown. But what I was actually looking at is down there. That appears to be another loot room. So just going to pop the elytra back on and let's go have a look in there. Eat first. You know what? I could probably even end the pearl down there, couldn't I? I did not account for the drop there, did I? That was really poor. Okay, let's go see what we got. Some iron and gold. And lots of diamonds, very nice. We got 7 diamonds from that chest, and I'm not going to worry about the iron swords. And from the ship, of course, we get ourselves the elytra. And have a look in here. A couple more diamonds. What's the helmet like? I'm going to leave that one. It's not too... You know what? We'll take it. The Unbreaking 3 might come in handy. And what have we got in here? Mending Smite 4 Sword. That'll do. Protection 3 Chest Plate. And again, I'm going to leave the iron stuff because I think we are past that at this stage. Let's hop up to the top here, fly off, and go to our next end city now. I think we've pretty much got everything we can from this one, and it is time to move on. Whee! Now, one thing I did do this time, which I forgot to do last time, if you remember, is I've brought some iron so that we can make up an anvil, and I'm sure we'll find a load of iron on the way as well. And I've also brought a load of leather. So I've been going now for about 20 minutes, I'd say, and our Elytra has probably lost about 25 to 30% durability. So if that one does run out, we can make ourselves up that anvil and repair it and keep going for a long time. So this is going to be a more efficient trip this time. And I just started recording, and to do that I had to move my mouse off the screen. And I don't know if you saw at the start of the clip there, but I was very much struggling to get back up in time. I nearly fell into the void with everything, and we did just waste a few rockets, but I found this end city. So let's pop into this room first, because this is a loot room, and see what we can find. Alright, well this one looks a little bit dismal, but let's see what's in the other chest. Plenty of iron and an efficiency 4 pickaxe, that'll do. Let's pop down now. I could really do with finding that end chest room. So I'm hoping that this one has one, because a lot of our stuff's in there. So that'd be really, really helpful. And we have fortunately found an end chest room, just fighting this shulker here, and there's one over there we need to get to, but as you can see we've got our end chest and a loot chest, which is perfect, because what we're going to do as well is when we're finished here, we're just going to stick everything in an end chest and then jump off the edge. So now we've definitely got an end chest that we can do that with, and don't look at the enderman. I can't be having that again. And we've also got 6 shulker shells so far as well. Oh, 7. Excellent, so we're doing well on that front too. So we got 5 more gold. Efficiency 3 pick. I'm not even going to bring that. That's a bit of a waste of time. But this is a silk touch pick. Yep. Let's pick up the end chest. Perfect stuff. And there's actually a second end chest room in here. However, it seems that there's been some sort of structure generation error. As you can see, all the drops are on the floor here. So let's go pick them up. And we didn't get the end chest. And it's actually going to be difficult to see what we just picked up. Let's wall ourselves in a minute. Get nice and safe. So we already have the helmet, I think. There was a shovel, efficiency 3, unbreaking 3, an iron, 2 iron chest plates, we don't need those, and I think there was a couple diamonds. So that was a bit disappointing, I suppose. I was expecting more from that, but that's okay. Let's keep going through the end city. Well, I think it's safe to say we have now explored this end city fully, but our inventory is getting really quite messy, so I've put down the end chest, and I'm just going to grab out some more wood and make up a shulker box or 2, stick all of our stuff in here, and then have a clean inventory going forward to the next one. So we've got our shulker box and our end chest now, and we've got a spare one to fill up with our future loot. Let's grab our end chest again. We'll take the crafting table too, why not? We might need that one. Chuck out that, and I think we're ready to get going. So, 36 rockets left, and what direction do we want to go in here? Where is the opposite direction? We basically want all of our coordinates to be going up, so this way? Yep, this is right. Now the reason I almost died a minute ago when I was trying to start recording a clip is because I don't actually have a hotkey to start recording, and I know this might sound silly, but I don't trust the hotkey. I know it's silly, but I know that if I click the button start recording, then there can be no confusion. I'm definitely recording and nothing can go wrong. And sometimes there's really important clips, you know, things that I can't do again, so I really like to make sure. But that does have the downfall where I have to do it sometimes mid-flight, which can be a little bit scary. But I haven't died yet. I was close, but we survived, so I think we're going to be okay going forward. Anyway, let's crack on and try and find end city number 3, and hopefully even get a ship with it this time. And on that note, we found one with a ship. It's around here somewhere. There we go, so we have a ship, but as is the tradition, we will do that one at the end. First, can we do it without firing another rocket? Let's just glide in and have a look at the first loot room. Oh dear. This looks familiar, doesn't it? Remember this? How did I possibly go in the wrong direction? Well, that's a game changer, because now I have no idea which way to go in. Did we go from this way? Oh, that's really, really silly. What we're going to have to do then... You know what, the way I see it, we've got a 1 in 4 in choosing the wrong direction. 3 out of 4 ways are ways we can't have gone yet, right? So let's just gamble and go this way, sort of, and then I might just sort of keep changing my direction. Oh, that's so silly though. How do I possibly come back on myself? I was really sure. So a bit of a setback there, but nothing we can't recover from. So we did find something here, and I'm really, really hoping that it isn't something we've already been to. The chances of that happening twice have got to be really, really slim, so I'm sure we haven't been here before. The moment of truth, though. Excellent. Okay, this is a new one. Very nice. Let's get all the iron. My mouse is flying across the screen. What is going on? Unbreaking 3, Curse of Binding, though. Not worried about that, nor that. Got some iron out of it, though, and this did look like a fairly sizable end city. So we're going to pop out onto the top here. When does levitation end? Oh, it's over. Nice, nice, nice. So where do we want to go from here? I never really know how to tackle these end cities if you sort of start from the bottom and work your way up, or... I mean, I tend to just sort of go for a pretty erratic pattern. Just sort of go with the flow, see what happens. Let's pop down here and see what we can find. So got another end chest here, which is nice. And what's in here? Oh yeah, I literally just went in here. It was just a bit of iron and a bit of gold. So, and I'll take the chest as well. We might want to make up another shulker box later. A couple of shulker shells. Oh, just the one. I thought he dropped one too. Okay, so that's nice. Let's keep working our way up. So it appears a similar thing has happened. This is meant to be another end chest room with a loot chest. But look here. It's just not there again. You know what? Let's really quickly get an ender pearl. Let's go back down here. Oh my gosh, I'm taking some serious damage. Let me eat. Let me eat. I actually have a health potion here as well. That might come in handy. You know what? We're actually getting quite a lot of these. I might as well just use it. Oh, hello. We got up here quickly, didn't we? I'm going to head back down because there was a sword and some gold there and see what it had on it, but I don't have high hopes. And of course we have got the end ship, and we definitely want to go in here and get ourselves that elytra. You can never have too many elytras. I think it's a good motto to have in life. We'll take the instant health potions because they do come in handy on another occasion, and that was scary. So close to looking at him again. Just quickly deal with this guy. This looting sword I've got is actually quite powerful. It's been doing a very nice job for me. Let's get the elytra. Prop 4 diamond helmet, that'll do. Some gold, not going to worry about the iron stuff. And some more gold. The loot hasn't been great today, guys, has it? I was expecting more diamonds and some more diamond and mending gear. But that's okay. You know what? We've got 21 rockets. I reckon we can find at least one more. Hopefully, if we get one more by the end of today's episode, I'd be very happy. Oh, no. And I don't know what direction I'm going in again. I think if I go straight from this ship, that'll be correct. I think. We'll try that. Let's try and find one more. The reason I've got my coordinates up, by the way, as I'm flying around here, is because on multiplayer servers it can sometimes take a bit longer to load in the chunks, and being in the end here, sometimes there are some areas like this in front of me where you get big areas where you're just going through a big black hole at times, and it's a little bit scary, and I don't want it to happen where I go to a certain point at a Y level where I'm going to start suffocating into the void. So it's just up there so I can keep an eye on my Y coordinate and make sure that I'm keeping high enough above the ground. Okay, we have got one here, and it does have an end ship behind us. I'm just flying over the top here looking for one of those loot rooms to land in. Not sure that it has one. Exactly. So let's just... You know what, let's do it what I suggested a minute ago. We're going to start at the bottom, we're going to work our way all the way up to the top. Well guys, I've had a good look around this end city, and there really doesn't seem to be a lot going on. There's plenty of shulkers to kill, but that really isn't our top priority, and the loot just seems to be really on the low side here. On a second note, you might be able to hear that I have upset an enderman, hence my small little boxed in area here. Got a little bit scared, so dug in. But I think that it's time to call it a day here. We do only have 16 rockets left anyway. So what I'm going to do is place down my ender chest, make sure that we have got everything packed into here in shulker boxes, and then once I've done that, we can jump off the edge and kill ourselves, and we'll land back at spawn with all our items intact. Alright, so everything is packed up now, and we're just going to give this enderman the benefit of the doubt. I can see him. Let's give him what he wants, guys. Add another death to Dusty's death toll on the server. And there we are back home in the safe area. We've got our trusty lighthouse, we've got our fishing shack, Simba is looking cute as always, and we are nice and safe. Everything's stored away, and let's go and grab that from the storage chest now. Okay guys, well that's all for today. In the end chest behind us there, we have got all of our gear for our normal inventory and our armor, and we also got all the loot that we got from those 4 end cities, was it today? So we are looking much better shape now to get ourselves prepped up in the future, because at some time in the near future we are going to want to go and get ourselves a lot more gear and equipment and enchanted stuff, because we're a little bit behind on that. One thing I definitely really want to get is Feather Falling 4 on my boots, because I am desperately missing that. But I hope you enjoyed today's episode, and I'll see you very soon for the next one. Thanks for watching.